So hello students, this is my first class of physics. So sir already discussed about your syllabus and marking pattern. So from first unit sir will start. I am starting from unit 3, that is chapter 5, laws of motion. Okay, so for this pandemic situation we have to start the class like this in online. So just all of you must have to see the video lecture. After that you have to answer some questions. Okay, so don't miss any video lecture. If you miss one video lecture, then you will not understand the next one. Okay, so try to see all the video lectures. Okay, so laws of motion, you got some basic idea. You already got in class 9 about different laws of motion, that is Newton's different laws of motion. Okay, তোমালোকে already ক্লাছৰ কিছুমান আইডিয়া পাই থৈ আছে okay, laws of motion এর বিষয়ে, ঠিক আছে? Now before I studying about the laws of motion, we have to know about what is force. Okay, what is force? Now if I ask all of you this, what is force, then all of you say this is some external agency, okay, which change the state of rest or motion of a body. Okay, so force to কি এনেকুৱা বস্তু কি কৰে যিয়ে মানে ৰৈ থকা বস্তু এটা এক্সটাৰ্নাল এজেন্সি যিয়ে ৰৈ থকা বস্তু এটা গতি মোশনলৈ লৈ যায়, ৰেষ্ট থকা বস্তু মোশনলৈ লৈ যায় আৰু মোশন থকা বস্তু এটা ৰেষ্ট কৰি নিব পাৰে. Okay, now what is force? Just see once. Force, it is pull or push which either changes or tends to change the state of rest or motion of a body. As I have already told, suppose you are standing somewhere, okay, that means you are in rest. Suppose somebody come to you and push you, then what will happen? Okay, your rest state will not longer, this rest state will be changed, then you are started moving. Okay, suppose you are in motion, suppose you run over and there is some person come in front of you, then what will happen? You will collide. After that we will get into rest. Okay, that means force is something agent, that is pull or push, which can change the state of body. That means it can change the rest from the motion and motion body. It will turn the rest body from the motion and motion from the rest. Okay, it is an external agency. Okay, মানে কি তুমি suppose তুমি গৈ আছা কৰবাত খুচকাৰি আছা suppose বা ৰৈ আছা কৰবাত, কোনোবা এটা আহি তোমাক পুশ কৰি দিলে, এতিয়া কি হ'ব? তুমি পিছফালে মুভ কৰিবা, মানে কি আছিল, ৰৈ থকা আছিলে, তোমাক কোনোবা এটা আহি ফোৰ্স দিলে, তুমি তোমাৰ ৰেষ্ট থকা বস্তুটো মোশনলৈ গ'লগে। বা তুমি কৰবাত দৌৰি আছা, suppose কোনোবা এটা মুখলৈ আহি গ'ল, তেতিয়া কি হ'ব? ঠেলা খাৱাৰ লগে লগে তোমালোকে আকৌ মোশনৰ পৰা ৰেষ্ট ওলাই আহিবা। Okay, so that is the force. It is called force. That means it is a push or pull that can change the state of a body. It can change the rest state to motion and motion state to rest. Okay, so this is about force. Now we'll discuss about the inertia. Inertia means, suppose you are in rest. Okay, if there is no external force applied on you or some car as it rests, suppose some object as it rests, if you don't apply any force to that object, then object will remain in rest. Okay, object will remain at rest. Or suppose a car is moving you don't your car is moving, suppose you shall just after that you pull the brake, okay, or you push the brake, then what will happen? The car will remain, it will be going to the rest, but when you the passenger in the car is just moving forward. Understand? At the instant when the brake push, then what will happen? Car will come to rest, but the passenger will try to be in motion. That's why the passenger is going forward. That means like this. Okay? So that means if you don't apply any force in a rest body or in a moving body, then the body will remain at rest or remain in motion. That property is called inertia. That property is known as inertia. Okay? That property is known as inertia. So, if I write inertia, so what we can write? It is the inability of a body to remain at rest or in motion until an external force applied on it. So this property is known as inertia. That means যেতিয়া আমি কোনবা এটা বস্তু ৰেষ্টত থাকো বা মোশনত থাকো, যেতিয়ালৈকে তাত আমি কোনো ফোর্স এপ্লাই নকৰো, তেতিয়াহলে বডিটো কি থাকিব? যেটো ৰেষ্ট বডি আছে ৰেষ্টত থাকিব, আৰু যেটো মুভিং কৰি আছে হেতু মুভিংতে থাকিব। আৰু হেতুৰ প্ৰপাৰ্টি তাক আমি কি বুলি কম? Inertia. Okay? That property is known as inertia. Okay. So this is force and this is inertia. Come to the Newton's first law. Come to the Newton's first law. Newton's first law of motion. Newton's first law of motion. So Newton's first law of motion is also known as law of inertia. Okay? What is the law? Okay, what is the law? Suppose I have written this. It states that the rest body remain at rest or moving body remain at motion until and unless an external force apply on it. That means these are laws of inertia. I have already told that the rest body will remain at rest and the moving body will remain in motion until and unless an external force is applied on it. Okay? মানে কি যদি তুমি এটা ৰেষ্ট বডি ৰেষ্টত থাকিব আৰু মুভিং বডি মোশনত থাকিব, যেতিয়ালৈকে আমি তাত কোনো এটা এক্সটাৰ্নাল ফোর্স এপ্লাই নকৰো। ওকে? until and unless we apply external force on it. Okay? If you stand here, then you have to apply some external energy will push for if you stand here, that means you are in rest. Okay? Suppose you stand here, or a object are in rest. So to move the object, you have to apply some force. To move this object from one place to another place, you have to apply some force. Okay? And And suppose if a body in motion, for stop this body, you have to apply some external force. Okay? Without external force, the body will remain in motion. Or without any external force, the rest body will remain in rest. That is the Newton's first law. Okay? That is, the rest body remain at rest or moving body remain in motion until and unless an external force apply on it. It is also known as law of inertia. Law of inertia. Law of inertia. So, just for example, okay. If we apply this inertia in our practical life, for example, I have already told about the car and passenger. So, if we are going in a bus, when the suddenly suppose the driver push the brake, then what will happen? The bus will come to the rest and it will just likely to move forward like this. Okay? That is for what? That is for inertia, because your body remain in motion. Okay? Remain in motion. When the driver pull the brake, that means you are doing some external work, but the body try to remain in initial condition, that is in motion. That's why the passenger of the bus will move forward. Okay? So this is the one application of laws of inertia. So this is the Newton's first law. Also, it is also known as laws of inertia. So one more example of Newton's first law of motion is horse rider. Okay, when suddenly stop the horse stop riding, the rider will fall in forward. Okay, when the running horse suddenly stop, the rider falls forward. It is the one application. And if we another application is that when you remove the dust from a carpet, the dust first of all at immediate rest. When we give the motion to a carpet, then dust will what happened to the dust? The dust will try to be in previous state, that means in rest. That's why the dust will comes out from the carpet. Okay, carpet will be in motion, but dust try to be in previous state. Okay, these are some application of Newton's first law. Okay, just write some application by yourself. Okay, now come to the momentum, linear momentum. So linear momentum. Okay. Linear momentum means it is a quantity of a body in motion. Which quantity? It is a quantity. How will you get this quantity? By multiply the mass with its speed or velocity. Okay, multiply the mass with velocity, then we will get the momentum. Linear means it is in one direction, for one direction motion. Okay, for straight motion, suppose straight motion. Suppose there is a body here. Well, m is a mass. Okay, and the body is moving with a velocity v. Okay, so the body is in linear motion. Linear motion means it is in a straight line. So What will be its momentum? The momentum will be m into v. M into v. M into v. Mass into velocity. Mass into velocity. Mass into velocity. That means momentum is a quantity of a motional body. That quantity is equals to the product of mass and velocity. Mass and velocity. Okay? Mass and velocity. It is a, what did you write? It is a quantity of a body and it is equal to product of mass and velocity. Mass and velocity. What is velocity? It is rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Okay? Mass you already know. Mass is always constant. For a body, mass does not always remain constant. Okay? Suppose it is a quantity of a body and it is equal to the product of mass and velocity. Suppose the body is at rest. Suppose body is at rest. Then velocity will be equals to 0. So momentum will be equals to 0. That means momentum will be equals to 0. Okay? Momentum will be equals to 0. If the body is red, momentum will be also rest. Suppose initially its velocity u, mass remains same, and final velocity is suppose v. What is v? Final velocity is v. Now, if you want to find the change in momentum, so what we have to do? Change in momentum equals to what is the final momentum? M into v. And what is the initial momentum? M into v u. It will be M into v minus u. So it is the change in momentum. Change in momentum. First of all, what is the momentum is there? U. After that, what is the velocity is there? U. The car, suppose this is car or an object, then an object starts moving, and after final, we get the velocity as a v. So how much change the momentum? How we can find a change in momentum? We have to subtract the initial momentum from the final momentum. This is mv into minus mv. Okay? If the velocity is increased, okay? mu into mv minus mu. Momentum মানে কি? মানে momentum হৈছে কি যে এটা কোয়ান্টিটি কি কাৰ product mass আৰু velocity product. Okay? This ভৰবেগ বুলি কয় mass আৰু velocity এটো পূৰণফল এটো কি বুলি কয় momentum. Okay? এতিয়া momentum যদি আমি চেঞ্জ ইন momentum লও suppose আমি এটা কনসিডাৰ কৰিছো ইয়াত mass m আৰু ইয়াত প্ৰথম velocity কিমান আছে initial velocity u পৰিটো গৈ আছে গোৱাৰ পিছত ফাইনেল velocity কিমান হৈ গৈছে v হৈছে এতিয়া যদি আমি চাও যে কিমান momentum চেঞ্জ হৈছে তেতিয়া কি কৰিব লাগিব আমি ফাইনেল momentumৰ পৰা initial momentum আমি মাইনাস কৰিব লাগিব তেতিয়া হলে আমি কি পাই যাম momentum পাই যাম ঠিক আছে এতিয়া momentumে মানে কিহৰ কাৰণে লাগে আমাৰ এই momentum আমি জানিলে আমি কি কৰি গম পাম আমি নিউটন সেকেন্ড লৈ গম পাম সেকেন্ড লটো কেনেকৈ আহিছে ঠিক আছে মই ইয়াত কি লিখিছো লিনিয়াৰ momentum লিনিয়াৰ means straight line মুভ কৰি আছে এটো বলি অকল এটা ওয়ান ডাইৰেকশন হেতু কাৰণে এটো কি হৈছে লিনিয়াৰ momentum ওকে এটা পাথৰ momentum মই হেৰি কৰিছে লিনিয়াৰ momentum so okay so momentum or what is the unit of momentum? Unit of momentum will be kg meter per second. It's an SI unit. Kg meter per second. In CGS unit, it will be gram centimeter per second. Gram centimeter per second. So this is all about the momentum. So in today's class, I have discussed about the force, inertia, Newton laws of motion, and linear momentum. Okay. So just go through this today's lecture. After that, from in the next class, I will discuss about the Newton's second law of motion. যিমানখিনি পঢ়াইছো আজি গোটেইখিনি চোৱা ভালকে এই পঢ়ালো ফোর্স পঢ়ালো ইনার্শিয়া পঢ়াইছো ইনার্শিয়াটো কি বস্তু হয় কেতিয়া আমি কেনেকৈ এপ্লাই কৰিব পাৰো নিউটন ফার্স্ট ল পঢ়াইছো যেটো অলৰেডি আমি কি বুলি কওঁ আৰু এটা নাম কি লস অফ ইনার্শিয়া বুলি কোৱা হয় নিউটন ল আৰু হেকত কি পঢ়াইছো লিনিয়াৰ মোমেন্টাম ঠিক আছে এই গোটেইখিনি তোমালোকে অলৰেডি পাই আহিছা অল অফ ইউ গট ইন অলৰেডি ইন ক্লাস 9 এগেইন ভালকে এবোৰ আকৌ চাবা এবাৰ ঠিক আছে কি কি বস্তু তোমরা এবোৰ on from next class মই কি ৰেডি কৰিম Newton's second law of motion. So for today thank you. Just go through this video lecture and don't miss the video lecture. If you not understand anything, just ask me. You can call me or send me message. Okay, so thank you.